Yeah.
So as the world is becoming more electric, where do you see the future of the hot rod industry
I'm not going to live to see the future.
Hey guys, Aaron Duncan with Duncan Brothers Customs, and this is episode 1 of Hot Rods and Hot Wings, and I'm here with my very good friend, Bill Tumas, the legend himself from CJ Pony Parts. Bill, I'm glad that you're guest number 1, man.
I'm not sure you talked me into this, but okay, this will be interesting.
So basically the concept of the show is, if you guys know the internet sensation Hot Ones, where they do celebrity interviews, and I think their slogan is hotter wings and even hotter questions. It's the same thing, but this web series for us is going to be kind of related to people in the auto industry, and who better than our friend Bill to be episode 1, guest 1. How's your spice level on stuff?
So I like hot wings, I do.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of like the regular just hot for hot. The wing we have actually on the plate here is from a local place called Ted's. This is their Dirty J sauce, which is like their hottest sauce, but they put a little barbecue in to kind of flavor it. You know, I would say just like dumb it down a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a good flavor, still packs the heat. But yeah, as far as like hot, I'm afraid of that second row over there.
Yeah. As we got them naked right here, we're gonna sauce them as we go along, and these are the sauces from Hot Ones. Each one gets hotter and hotter, starting off at 1,700 Scoville and ending over 2 million. So we're gonna see if we can run the gauntlet. We might cry, we might be fine. It's gonna be pretty interesting. It might be so hot we end up putting transmission fluid in
I
our
was
mouth
gonna
trying
say,
to-
I'm kind of afraid.
Yeah.
Especially when it says only use a dab if you dare.
Y'all, they didn't make me sign anything, so I think it's good.
Then we're probably not okay still, but.
Yeah, we're still not okay. You can buy anything off the internet. Let's try this one from Ted's and see how it goes. Are you more of a drum man or a
I'll go
flat
for
man?
either.
Yeah.
I'm not picky.
I'll take it anyway and get it.
That's a good wing. Get a little bit of hot kick to it, but the barbecue's there too. And we're not gonna have this much sauce of 2 million Scoville units, right? We're gonna take it easy at that point.
Yeah. That's really enjoyable. That's very, very enjoyable.
This is my lunch on Fridays, is a dozen of these and
Well, now
I would say a beer, but no, soda, because I'm on the clock at work.
yeah, soda.
Beer. I'm gonna enjoy this one because I don't think I'm gonna enjoy those.
So this episode 1 is premiering on Dan Neve's program, Mustangs on a Mission, and it benefits boob and butt cancer. So pretty outstanding stuff. CJ is a sponsor.
We're sponsored, yeah.
CJ's
We're a
an
sponsor
actual
of Mustangs on a
stuff.
Mission and Cruise for a Cause, which are both awesome things.
Yeah, so this was a fantastic way to do this, because as soon as he said Bill was involved, I was like, let me do the Bill interview, and I want to do it totally different than everyone else.
And tell them you drove how far to do this?
We drove 11 hours, so I mean, we literally hopped
To
in
eat
the car.
wings in Pennsylvania in a snowstorm.
Eat wings in Pennsylvania in a snowstorm. 11 hours, and really 11 wings representing each hour.
Okay,
So we've gone the distance mile-wise. Can we go the distance wing-wise? We're about to find out. Number 1, this is 1,700 Scovilles.
Classic hot sauce.
I might be being too adventurous.
Actually smells decent.
Yeah, I didn't even get a smell on it. I
Let's pour enough on here and just roll it.
can smell it now.
That's a
I
hot.
feel like I'm gonna smell it later too. What's the classic CJ saying? Like, you'll be back on the road in no time?
Hey, you're gonna be back on something in no time. It's not gonna be the road.
That's really good.
Yeah. Like a Frank's Red Hot. I can still answer questions at this point. We're good.
Bill, you've been with CJ's for, let's see, 17 years now. 17 years.
17 years, yep.
When did you get into the CJ's Pony Parts, and what was the first job you ever wanted as a child? 8 years old, is this where you thought you would be?
As a
anyway?
child,
Yeah.
I want to be a baseball player. Like most kids, but I loved cars. My dad used to love to tell a story. I think I was 10. He bought a brand new, actually, Escort wagon. Remember those back in the day? And I found a screwdriver in the basement, went outside, and I took both the taillights out.
Oh, nice.
Just because I wanted to see how they came apart. Well, back then I didn't know how to put back together yet. I just knew how to take stuff apart. But as I got older, I learned how to put it back together too. When I was young, loved baseball. I loved it. Wanted to be a baseball player, like most kids did.
Yeah.
As I got older, I said by the time I was 12 or 13, it was all cars.
Nice.
All about cars. Bought my first Mustang when I was 13, and I've had almost 60 of them since then.
Wow, 60 Mustangs.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with me.
I had found a picture of you with the first car, it was like a little toy Mustang. And I think you said you were going to restore it.
I still have it, yep.
How's the restoration process on that one?
Yeah, I still have it. Maybe someday.
It's like most restoration processes. And your first car was a 69 Mach 1 convertible, big block car.
69 right? GT convertible.
Wow, that's a rare
394
car.
speed.
Rare car.
I found out later they made 25 of them in that ballpark. Maybe it was definitely a rare car. Nobody even knew GTs back then. Because in 69, the Mach 1 came out, the Balls came out. So Mustang GTs were like, nobody cared anymore. So they kind of went away. But yeah, I bought it. My dad and I were going to an auction. I saw it sitting on the side of the road and I was like, go back, I want to see this car. And I loved it. Brought it home. Couldn't drive it legally, but I still drove it when my parents weren't home. Took it out a few times, and then turns out that the inner rockers and floors were completely rotted out in the car. So I fortunately had to get rid of it. I'm good so far. What do we got now?
Looks like we got Bliss and Vinegar, 6,200 on the Scoville scale.
What was the first one?
The first one was 1,700. So
same neighborhood.
Yeah,
Okay.
ripe bread, Sirens, and strawberry and coconut. I'm not really a big coconut guy.
I love coconut, but not on a wing. But we'll try.
Yeah, this is all about new experiences.
It's like a boom boom sauce.
Yeah, it does look like a boom boom sauce. Here we go.
Cheers.
That tastes like dessert.
That's weird. It's not. There's a little heat. Oh, there it is. It's late to the party, but yeah. That's not something I would ever eat again.
That tastes like when your grandma just looks like she doesn't really know what the wing
Serranos,
is.
strawberries, and coconuts blended to a mellow burn.
I can taste the strawberries. I don't know if it's growing on me. Is it growing?
It tastes decent. It doesn't taste like a hot sauce.
This is a dessert wing. Like, this is straight up a dessert wing.
I don't know if I'd put it on like a cake, but yeah.
I
It's
mean,
not hot. Yeah.
It's fruity.
All right, let's move on.
We got the Hoff.
I'm like Baywatch.
Yeah, we got the Hoff and pepper sauce. This
The
is
Hoff.
David Hasselhoff's personal
But you gotta miss the
recipe.
It does say Hoff something on the back.
It does
but that's
say
not
Hoff.
him.
Yeah. No, that's David Hasselhoff with
a beard.
With a beard disguise.
And yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't hassle the Hoff. 14,500 on the Scoville.
So
rating.
double.
Yeah, double what we did last.
Double that strawberry coconut thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this has a little
Safety
condom,
latch?
condom on the top. Oh, that came right off. Oh, no safety there. Looks like we'll be going to CVS later.
Yeah, it's good to know it has a little sodium in it. Not many
Oh,
carbs.
thank God.
No fat. Very few calories.
Low sodium.
Just
You
what I
don't-
look for. in a hot
You don't have to worry
sauce.
about bloating in the 5 minutes that it's in your body.
Flip that thing over a little bit.
Here we go.
All right,
Don't
ready?
hassle off. On the mark, go.
We got one.
Oh! That's my favorite one so far.
The Hoff makes some good.
Holy cow, it's got little pieces of his chest hair in it. That's delicious.
That's what it is.
I've seen that your favorite Mustang, I think of all time, you said it's a 68 Corrupt Mustang, the thing that was kind of like a Ferrari.
As far as customs, yeah.
Yeah, as far as customs go. My question to you is why wasn't it the Boogeyman car, the Boss SET, you know, one of the Duncan Brothers customs cars?
Are you jealous or what?
No.
Just a little bit, maybe?
No, we couldn't build that if we wanted to.
None of those had a twin turbo
moment.
Ferrari engine.
That's true.
That Corrupt car, we've
That was
never seen in
amazing.
person.
Amazing.
The detail is unbelievable. I mean, so many subtle touches besides the twin turbo Ferrari in the front, which kind of blows everybody's mind, but he drives it and it's just everything. I mean, the car is controlled by an iPad. It's just next level stuff.
That's the one.
I mean, you build cool don't get me wrong, but
No, I know.
you're not there yet. You'll get there.
We'll never be there. Come back after. I mean, clearly, we're making up for something. We have a thing where we're just eating wings now. Because we've hit our plateau with Bill.
It is the best flavor though so far.
No, this flavor is unreal. You said he actually drives the car. And
He
that's
does.
always something that like bums me out because you'll go to these shows and see thousands and thousands of dollars Mustangs. People have 100 and so grand stuck
In
into
a trailer out back.
In a trailer out back. One time, me and Joey were doing a show. We were pushing a 70 Boss 429 into a building.
Okay.
And this thing was beautiful. And I asked the guy that owned it. I said, "Why don't you start this thing up and just drive it in?" And he said, "There's never been oil in this engine. I've never."
A lot of those
it's
high-end
never- it never
cars,
started."
there's no fluids. There's no
And-
oil, there's no coolant, there's no trans fluid. They're literally just rolling pieces of art.
And that just bummed me out, which will roll me kind of into my next question about someone that did drive their car after we get our next sauce. So,
I'm ready. So what do we got next?
so now we got Los Calientes Verde. It is 36,000 Scoville.
So
heat
double
units.
again.
So double again.
So I actually like the last one.
I
want to eat more of that, but unfortunately we got some more to go here.
David, you rascal. Yeah, it's going to be hot. It's got an interesting name.
But this is 36.
36,000. I'm going deep on it.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a
I've
good
never
amount.
really like
You guys,
paid attention to Scoville units. I just know like it gets into six figures. It's not a good place
and
to
not
be.
hot. We don't measure pooping by the Scoville unit. Like, I have to poop such and such amount of Scoville
I mean, my
units.
beer, I go
But-
by alcohol content, but that's a whole different level.
But
here.
tonight I might start measuring that way. So, here we go. Los Caliente.
Tastes like, there it is. Spicy salsa.
So, in talking about Mustangs that are driven and that are like, how was it for you?
We're still in the first row, right?
Yeah, we're still in the first row.
I'm just checking.
Is that one getting you?
This one got me a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
not even tasting it. It tastes like Captain Crunch. How was it for you? Not only the first time seeing it, but meeting and talking to Sean Kiernan about the coveted Bullet Mustang, maybe the holy grail of Mustangs of all time.
That was amazing. It
Yeah.
was absolutely amazing. Got the opportunity to drive down there and meet him and talk about that car and just be that close to it. Like that car is, I mean, it's a legend. As far as
Yeah.
cars go, it is, I mean, Mustangs.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, what was I saying? Mustangs.
Mustangs. I think you said the word Mustangs. We're talking about Sean Kiernan's Bullet.
So the 350R that just sold at Mecum, I mean, that was, the Flying Mustang,
Yeah.
10 miles, the most famous race Mustang of all time. It's
Yeah.
the first one to actually sell for more than Sean's car sold for.
Yes.
And between the two, it's like, yeah, the R is amazing, but the Bullet, everybody knows. You don't have to be a Mustang guy. You can be a movie guy. You can be, a Steve McQueen fan, and you know that car. To know that it lasted that long,
Yeah.
and he had it, and I mean, funny story, he told me he works for a paint shop.
That one's making my ears pop.
Yeah, this sucks.
I like it.
But so he works for a paint company, and he's telling his boss one day, he's just like, yeah, he's like, I have a Highland Green 68 Mustang at home. He's like, oh, like Bullet. He's like, just like Bullet. Yeah.
Awkward.
Meanwhile, he's got Bullet in his garage,
Yeah.
but his father kept that car secret so many years, so it was cool that Sean took it and like took it to Goodwood, took it all over the place, let people see it, experience it. I mean, it was at SEMA, it was a show, but being able to see that car, in DC where it was, it got historical vehicle title put on it, and talk to the owner and hear all the stories about like the license plate and the dent in the bumper because his grandfather ran into it. Like, it was just amazing.
I had tears in my eyes the first time I seen it. And it was like one of those things, because that made me be into Mustangs, because small secret, and it's still one of my dream cars. I was always into GTOs when I was a kid.
Which, cool car, we got one up front.
Always wanted a 70 GTO so badly. But my dad, rightfully so, showed me Bullet, and that just changed the trajectory for me. Where my place is in life right now, sitting next to you, doing this thing, like, would not probably have happened if I hadn't seen that movie, gotten obsessed with that car.
I mean, that's the Mustang hobby as a whole. Like, the amount of people I've met through this is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and friends I've made for life because we have the same passion for a freaking car.
I mean, it's unreal.
It's ridiculous,
because, like,
honestly.
3-4 years ago, I'd seen you in all the videos, met you at Ponies and the Smokies, and now, who would have thought?
We're sitting here eating
Here we are. We've
hot wings. So we're done now, right?
Yeah, we're done with that one.
No. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. We got hotheads.
All right.
We're towards the end
This is the end of row one.
of row one.
This is as far as I thought we were going to
Let me
make
get
it.
my wing.
Double again?
Not double. Only 21,000 more Scoville units. Hotheads official, revolutionary, 57,000 Scoville units. Actually looks pretty good. Roasted Bell and Scorpion.
And this is, you said what, 60?
57,000.
Oh, so it's not 60. We're fine.
Yeah, so someone would
If it
call
was 60, if it was 60, I'd be
Yeah.
afraid. So it's hot. Oh,
No, you can get more. It's cool.
yeah, it's enough. Just pour around both sides.
All right, you ready?
No.
It's wing time.
That's getting hot now. That one.
So, Bill,
I said I'd make the first row.
you're doing it.
Cheers to the first row.
You're really doing it.
And knock the rest of them off the table.
So you said you actually had a 67 GTO somewhere here? How come I didn't see that when I pulled up?
I do, because it's dark and it was snowing.
How is it?
True story. Hot. Oh, the GTO.
Yep.
Give me a second.
It's not.
So yeah, we obviously do Mustang here, but we have a 67 GTO out front that the owner bought. Sight unseen, widow, called up. Hey, I have this car sitting there. We're hoping it was a Mustang. Wasn't. She goes, a GTO. The owner loves cars. He doesn't really care. Son of this is a bad idea. So, tells me about this car. Go pick it up, bring it back here, pull it in the garage. It's rough. I mean, it's a 4-speed, 400 car, and it's all there, but different color hood, different color fender. It's most definitely a rough car. So we start going through it, trying to figure this out. We pop the trunk. Trunk's completely full of porn.
Oh,
Magazines.
that's as hot as this sauce.
Video. Homemade videos we haven't watched, thankfully.
Homemade?
But yeah, I mean, there was women's underwear in there. Like, it was this guy's entire lifetime porn collection in the trunk of this car. So I'm guessing he hid it there. She probably had no idea. She popped on top of the thing. We brought it back, and we still have it. I'll show you when we're done this if you really want to see it. But
I like that the porn is in the rear of the car.
he had it stored somewhere. He figured the trunk of his car was a place his wife probably wouldn't look, and that's where he kept it.
We went from Mustangs
I don't hear about
to
Mustang.
GTOs.
You just want to hear
and
about porn.
I promise you, this is Hot Rods and Hot Wings, and episode
I
1 of Mustangs
promise
on a
you
Mission.
it's Hot Wings.
That
Holy
is, my lips are singing at me.
I can't taste the chicken.
We're already halfway there. Indiana Jones didn't have that ball behind him and say, you know what? I've got halfway here. I'm just going to let it crush me. We are on Señor Lechuga. Before we start this one, this is 67,000 Scoville. Getting into level 2, I want to talk to you about some of your social media stuff. I found this picture on the way up here and I thought, wow, what a perfect transition into doing this. I found a beer that you had drank that I guess is made of sriracha or something. You said questionable life choice. Where would you rank that to doing this interview and being our first guest on Hot Rods and Hot Wings?
Bar downtown that we really like. I was there with my buddy Nate, and I look over at the cooler, and I'm like, why do you guys have sriracha in the cooler? I'm like, why would you keep sriracha cold? Because I never think to keep it cold. And she's like, no, it's a beer by Rogue. I said, who the hell makes a beer out of sriracha? And of course, when we're 3-4 beers deep, it's like, we have to have it. So she gives it to us, and it tasted like hot sauce and a stout mixed together. It was absolutely terrible.
Nice.
But we wanted, it's like one of those like, okay, that's enough. Like, I'm like, I want to try this. I'm going to try this. And it's like, that was kind of what the whole thing smeared up in here.
It's a little sweeter smelling, actually. I'm not sure if it's sweet or tasting.
I'm gonna get it over with. No, there it is. Yep. Just a second.
Yep.
That's
got a weird
It's not,
ride.
It's different. Yeah. It's growing. It's definitely not as hot. It doesn't feel as hot as the last one, even though it's
got a zing
higher.
at first.
Yeah.
It's a very that one's interesting.
That's weird.
Because it's got a zing, you kind of go sour at first.
A little more near the side against my better judgment.
Sour black lime. That's what I'm tasting is the black lime.
Ah.
That's delicious. Actually, that's really freaking good. Wow, that one shocked me. But it does have heat. The heat's definitely there.
Yeah, heat's coming in. It's not
This is flavorful.
sharp. The other one felt like I got stabbed in the face. This one's kind of like, it's growing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to hate you, but not as much as I did on the last one.
You just wait. Coming in at 118,000 Scoville, we have Butt Fire. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is.
What is it called? Butt Fire, yes. Chocolate Ghost, Scotch Bonnet, Bitter Orange, Trinidad Scorpion, Smoked Garlic, Chili Jalapeno Hot Sauce.
A lot going on there.
5 calories.
5 calories.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit, then I'm gonna watch the figure. This is one. It doesn't matter. It's over 100 now.
Yeah, we're getting over the.
So double the last.
Nearly double the last. You know, if this was horsepower, you guys would be more exact. It would be like, it's double.
It's not horsepower. It's just like freaking ass power.
It's gonna be supercharging our butts. Oh boy. Look like a Jackson Pollock painting. All right, cheers. Shoot. It's very smoky.
You're way better at this than I am.
Ooh, there it is. I'm gonna do some more. Well, maybe I'm not. Well, I already committed to it.
My throat hurts.
So, Bill, one of the things that a lot of people don't know about you on a personal level And I got to learn this. I got to learn this while we were doing Mustang Week together. Mm-hmm. You're very passionate about animals, and particularly dogs, rescue shelters. You guys have a cat running around in the office building, a very big cat.
Big Sid.
But even more so, I was so amazed and almost moved by the fact that you're actually allergic to dogs, but you can't help but hold them and love them. Mm-hmm. My question to you is, you're allergic to dogs, they make you cry, they make you hurt, but you continue it anyway.
Like
so
the
will
sauce.
you continue the sauce? Will we continue to keep going?
It makes me cry, it makes me hurt, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your love for dogs and where that came from.
So I had dogs growing up, had lots of cats in my life. We actually have cats now. I am actually allergic to both. So we have the cats and I kind of try to keep my distance, which means of course they follow me around because they know I'm allergic. But you know, unfortunately I can't.
It's okay. You need your nap.
So I can't have as many animals as I like to have at home. So my wife and I do a lot of transports. Mm-hmm. We actually help get dogs from high kill shelters and bad situations into like foster homes and other homes like that. So I try to help out. Mustang Week last year, we raised, I think it was $6,000. Normally I know the number, but that dude. But yeah, so we raise, anytime I can raise money for charity, I try to. Yeah. And usually if I pick a charity, it's gonna be animals. Yeah. We ran a race at Cecil County for years in memory of my friend Andrew who passed away.
Oh man.
Every year we raise money for charity. So, I mean, I can't give them all a home. I'm that guy that if I hit the lottery, the local Humane Society would be empty because they'd all have a home somewhere.
Yeah.
But I do what I can. But it's always been the thing that I try to do. I enjoy it way more than this. But yeah, I mean, it's a big thing for me.
What's the furthest you've ever drove to rescue an animal?
So we do what are called, I used to know what they were called, but I can't think right now. But basically, the animals will come a lot of times from down south. Tennessee seems to be one of the states a lot of them come from. Yep. And there's a whole bunch of volunteers and we all take like an hour to a 2-hour leg. Mm-hmm. So this dog will start Thursday morning in Tennessee, be pulled out of a kill shelter, and all volunteers will take it an hour and a half at a time all the way to New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, wherever there's a safe haven for this animal. Mm-hmm. And everybody does it for free on their own time.
That's fantastic.
And we've done, I mean, I don't even know how many we've done at this point, but yeah, I mean, every one of them, I want to bring them home, and every one of them is in the back seat of my truck, and my wife's back there cuddling them, and I'm in the front sneezing, and my eyes watering, kind of like now. But no, it feels good to do that. You know, you're helping an animal because you know animals, unfortunately, sometimes are helpless. We've taught them we have couches and they can just sit there and get fed, and you know they don't know how to take care of themselves. So we help them as much as we can.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is not awesome.
The bomb evolution, we're at 135,600 Scoville units.
Great, wonderful, fantastic.
Let's go.
Sweet. No. I'll keep that for later.
Yeah, keep
I can keep that.
Do that.
Milk, please. There it is. Yeah. All right. Done. Sweet. Beer and milk assistant did well.
There we are. It's got a smell to it for sure.
Yeah, it smells hot. I didn't think heat had a smell, but if it did, it'd smell like this.
It's kind of like, you ever smell pool water? You just know it has a certain smell.
Great.
Or like old
chlorine
people.
Would probably taste better.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Dude, look at it.
The bomb evolution.
It's making a hole in the plate, dude.
The bomb. This was definitely made in the 90s. That doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like sawdust.
What?
Oh my God. Whoa. That's the weirdest thing. So Bill, what advice would you give someone?
Don't do this.
Trying to get into our industry, the auto industry, the Mustang industry as a whole. What advice would you give them?
Don't need hot sauce. This isn't fair. You don't have to talk.
It goes.
You ask a question, you're like Al.
You can ask me any question you want, brother.
My mouth's bleeding.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It jumps through phases. This is like a Rush song. Like, oh.
All right, one more quick sip and I'll try to talk again. All right, so what's the question?
What advice would you give a young person who wants to get into our ever-evolving industry?
I mean, aftermarket is obviously a massive, massive industry. But you know, if it's a passion, it's a good thing to follow. I mean, Mustangs were my thing. I never thought it would become a job. I never thought it would lead to this. I hate you right now.
It's so hot.
But yeah, don't do it. Where the hell did you go?
That is hot. That's amazing. It's only that little of a jump.
But yeah, if it's something you're passionate about, there's a ton of jobs in the industry. It's definitely worthwhile doing, and you know, I'm glad I did it. I really never thought that Mustangs would be a career.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be in front of a camera like I am. I never thought I'd be eating
Say
that is, but yeah, you know, don't come do Mustang videos.
This is where it leads. Nowhere to go from here but down.
You.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
That one, it just.
Yeah, there's the tears you wanted. You got them?
You went like.
Oh my God, dude.
Okay, we are at Hellfire
Hell.
Kranked. How was that last one, Bill?
I don't have words for how hot this could be, because that was unbelievable. This is Kranked Extreme Black Garlic Reaper Sauce.
Known for heavy metal labels and insanity hot sauces, Hellfire cranks up flavor
To
and heat
12.
This is to 11.
Oh, it's on 12, so this is hotter than the f***ing page over there.
With sauce in the lineup featuring black garlic curry and
Carolina Reaper. This is the real deal. Straight up pepper and garlic goodness. We rated a 12 out of 10. There's a warning label on the bottom. Use with caution.
Use with caution. This is lube.
Oh my God, dude.
Look at it. It's like
Thick.
come to the top. I'm gonna shake that a little bit.
I tried to. It doesn't come out.
You got a paint shaker here at the shop? Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a little bit on my plate. I'm putting it on the plate, and then
You're so brave.
no, I'm
Brave
I'm
Bill.
gonna barely touch it.
That's what she said. All right. Here we go.
Dude.
Number 9 out of 10. Here we go. Ready? Oh. It's.
Can you ask me the question now?
No, because this smells like a sulfur mine in hell.
Oh my God, dude! I feel like I should wear a mask and gloves.
It is 2022.
I hate you.
So, Bill, being the face of a company, how hard is it that people have access to you all the time? And what's some of the stories you have where you wish you could educate people on what it's like to be so invasive?
Oh my God, dude! Holy. So I try to be on social media, so customers have access and can ask me questions, and you look like I feel. But yeah, as I've said before, like, you know, I like interacting with customers online. It's fun. Do not message me at 3 a.m. for a discount, and then again at 5 with question marks. That part gets rough, but for the most part,
The triple question mark from anyone in a text is the most insulting thing in the world.
especially when, please understand, like I've told people before, we're in the studio 5 days a week, doing something, shooting something. I can't always answer. I try to, and I will when I can, but milk me, please.
I am gonna milk you good, brother.
I started off drinking beer thinking it was a good idea. It was not a good idea.
I'm gonna beer you up, then milk you.
But yeah, no, I said social media is definitely a valuable tool, and I do love interacting with customers and
I've seen you be very great.
doing that.
Yeah.
There are times you occasionally have to fire a customer on social media and be like, dude, you're over your question quota for the day.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, for the most part, I like talking to customers. I like interacting with them. And do a few of them go too far? Absolutely. People, Jesus, people at the front counter are basically told, like, people come in, hey, I want to talk to Bill. And they're like, we fly him in for videos. He doesn't even live in the state. Like, they tell him I live somewhere else.
At Mustang Week, I was telling people when they were asking, oh, is that Bill from CJ's? I was like, that's his double. He's actually not the real Bill. So I was trying to keep people
He's
off
my
it.
hired stunt double.
Yeah. That's
Dude.
Bob Tumas.
Son of a fool. That's not even sauce.
That's the devil.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Hey, Bill. Did you hear about the circus fire?
I'm sorry, I'm not paying any attention to what you're saying. I'm just looking at that hot sauce.
It was intense. Last one, final dab.
It's just hell
The
in a
last
bottle,
dab.
dude.
We have gone through 9 of these, and at this point, I'm hurting. You're hurting. I don't know the last time I drank this much milk.
Guinness Book of World Records World's Hottest Pepper channels the sun's energy to new levels of flavor. Only use a dab.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even want you to taste this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go hard.
So I gotta say, I did cheat a little bit. I actually took a smell of this when we started this stupid idea, and it burned to smell. Like, not even tasting it. One whiff and my throat started hurting. And you want to eat this?
We're going to. You
On
texted me the other
purpose.
day and you said, Aaron, I'm really excited to do all these. No matter what, don't let me not do all of them. I want to pour a lot of sauce on. You rock, Aaron. Duncan Brothers rules.
No,
Nope,
that's from Joey
the
saying, "This is Bill."
The battery died. So,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. The final dab.
It still hurts to smell. Yeah, I'm going for a dab.
You got 2 dabs.
That's 2 dabs.
I'm gonna go.
What do they say about poor life choices?
All right, I got a pretty good dab. I got a pretty good size. Okay, cheers on the last one. Ready?
Dude, how many is this?
10.
No, not the wing size. How many Scoville units is
10. No, this is
10?
2 million.
So it's barbecue
2
sauce.
million plus on the Scoville.
So literally they stopped trying to count.
Yeah. So the last one was 699,000. This is 2 million. Plus.
So this is 3 times Satan's butthole over there.
Yes, this is Satan's
This
large
3
intestine.
times that.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So as the world is becoming more electric, where do you see the future of the hot rod industry?
I'm not gonna live to see the future.
20 years.
It hurts to chew. Oh my god. That's not even sauce. Okay, put the.
I did more.
I don't know how the lid doesn't melt.
Bill,
So.
you did it.
What was the question?
Oh! Me. What is the question?
I so don't like you right now.
Oh. Why did I go back for that second one? I'm gonna do one more. No. Where do you see, as things are becoming more electronic, which is a positive to a lot of people, a negative to some, where do you see the future heading for the average auto enthusiast? And 50 years from now, are the people... are the people that are saying coyote swap and LS swap anything going to be the boomers of that generation?
I think electric. I think electric is a cool fad, and I think they're fun, and the power's there, and they're entertaining to drive, but I don't think long term they're going to be a solution because it's going to be just too much for the cost of building batteries and getting rid of batteries, and tastes like battery acid.
I seen this terrifying documentary about electric and machines.
Okay, give me another dot.
Called Terminator, and it's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow, this is the dumbest thing ever. People are gonna watch this and make fun of us and be like, he only put a little dot on it. Try it.
Put a little dot on it. Oh my God, if you get it right on the chicken, you've already bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it absorbs it so much more when it's not on the skin. Ah. Oh, it's down the throat.
Usually it'd be like beer me, but no.
Milk me. Today, I milked Bill Tumas. Bill, we freaking did it. We ran through all of them. How do you feel?
Oh my God, I want to die.
This was episode 1 of Hot Rods and Hot Wings, premiering first on Mustangs on a Mission. We hope you guys had fun. We hope you guys enjoyed it. There's more to come. Bill, CJ's, we can't thank you guys enough for letting us be here.
Cheers.
It's
one of the dumbest ideas I've ever had.
This was so fun.
No, it wasn't.
Shout out anything you want to promote. Talk about shows, whatever we got coming up this whole next year and all that stuff. And I'm trying to get him to come to Detroit at the Autodrome and just hang out with us. We won't do this.
We're talking. Yeah, no.
Oh no. Oh.
Jesus.
This was so fun. This was fun, despite the fact that it looks like we're both having a stroke.
That just destroy it. Get rid of it. Nobody else should ever eat that.
Am I breathing fire? Oh.
Is it different? I will say this is the most.
In all the interviews you've done.
When you burp it up, it's even worse. Oh my God, my throat hurts. This was the most unique interview I've ever done. Thank you, I think, for inviting me to do this. I'm happy to be your first guest.
Hot Rods and Hot Wings, guys. Hot Rods and Hot Wings, we did it.
More to come. Woo! I'm warning your next victims not to do this.
No one can be, did you?
I literally went outside and scooped up 2 clumps of snow like each separate time. First time, didn't do it, and the second time just...
The snow helped?
For a second.
The snow helped.
We're gonna have to install the scene from Dumb and Dumber where they got to catch up with the